Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just give me a hot second while we ping the Discord and put a link out on Twitter. And wonderful. So hello people, who do we have? I imagine we're going to be quite a quiet stream today because the UK has like the best weather ever. So we should have a pretty quiet stream. But here do we have Stuart, Waylanders, Jennifer, Interrobang, Brassack, Base, Mr. Whale, Radahil, both Joshes. Welcome in, boys. EMB. Yeah, how is everyone? A happy Saturday. Hope everyone enjoyed the Push and Peak stream last night as well. Had a really good time. Thank you for all supporting it. Yeah, really crazy. 400 people turned out to watch some Push and Peaks. But it's time to get back to Ilos, isn't it? Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Desert City. How's everyone? How's everyone's weekend? So we want to hopefully fill another Mile Grid frame today. I want to get all this in with residential expansion because we do have a fair bit of it over here, or a fair bit of demand as well. And then also, I want to rework some of the rail stuff over here because we have some new tips from the wonderful Eggsy to implement. Oh, Brad Santon became a YouTube egg. Thank you so much, Brad. Really appreciate it, buddy. You should have some emojis to get on board with now. Yeah, thank you, mate. Appreciate the support as always. Super generous. So in the Discord, we've been talking about how we can make these content creator stations a little more fun using node controller and traffic manager. So that's what we're going to do. So I want to remove pretty much all of this fence that we put in during the episode. And then we'll see what we can do. And we think we've finally narrowed down what's causing the error as well. We're pretty sure that it's a traffic AI problem. So hopefully this week we should have a fix for it. Me, Karina and Eggsy are going to be working on trying to fix it this week. Sunshine in the UK, that's barbecue weather. It is, isn't it? It is. All the UK subs will be having barbecues at the minute. Excuse me guys, 1 second. Apologies, that's it, clear the throat. It's still a little bit gammy from the COVID. So, we can use Find It to dig out the bad peanut train tracks, right? And of course we want Anarchy on to do this. Let's come off a road guideline as well. Okay, so obviously this looks horrific. You wouldn't leave it like this. Let's also do... Let's make sure this is level. Let's go for 20 units. Cool. And then with node controller, we can change the offsets here. Or actually just make it a middle section. Okay, and then we can actually extend these content creator tracks out, so it's not just really narrow just at the platform. You can actually let them flow out like this. However, you also need to do Hugo. If you don't do Hugo, they will jump to whatever tracks they want, which looks hilarious, but kind of breaks the law. So we'll need to do this. Okay. Oh no, Egg started streaming. Guess I can't do any coursework. No. You can actually let your tutor know that I am streaming, so that's why you're going to miss your deadlines. That's fine. Hey, if you can do, Tim, welcome to the stream, guys. Whackim as well, I think I pronounced that right. Love Ilos, greetings from Sweden. GGMU, yes, not so much GGMU these days, but I appreciate the thought. Thank you, buddy. Okay, and then let's grab a... Was I use a regular train track for these? I can't remember if I did. We'll have to figure it out. Yes, there we go. And then we want to just come down into a regular train track now. The much more interesting use of the content creator stations, right? Using Find It and node controller, a little bit of traffic manager. Really gives a lot more sort of beef and spice to these stations, doesn't it? When we come out like this. Fantastic. So this is what we're going to do. And then we'll just a straight connection down here now. And then we can rework a little bit of the detailing. I see the oil fence could be the wrong vibe for this. I might actually go down to nature reserve. We'll see. Also want to remove a little bit of it as well. The train jumping sounds hilarious. Can you demonstrate once? I'll set this one up now, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go and show you at the old station here. So let's do it again. So yeah, you want this one. Obviously, just match up your track because all the tracks are different. Like these ones, I think just the 2 rails. Then that's the set of 4 for the elevated stations. Yeah, so I'll show you what happens when you don't do the Hugo stuff. Change all these to middle sections. Okay. So yeah, we'll hang about and wait for an intercity train here. Make sure double checked it here. Everyone should be okay. Yeah. Wait for a train to come in. What train tracks are those? These are the content creator ones from Bad Peanut. They're the same tracks that are in the station. You just search train tracks and find it. And then the content creator tracks by Bad Peanut are all drawable assets here. If you want to. So yeah, we'll just wait for a train to come past. There's the error. Yeah, so with the error, I'll show you this now as well. If anyone else is suffering with this, if you clear the traffic and then just let everyone come back in, it won't come in. So it's clearly tied to something trying to spawn or some sort of traffic AI problem. Yeah. Can you split the elongated tracks so that the bottom 2 join first and then the join up top 2 vice versa? Not sure. I've only really sort of started experimenting with this sort of layout recently. Potentially, yeah. Not sure. EMB. Let's turn off the day-night cycle as well. Cool. Okay, so hopefully he's going to leave out the other side. If not, we'll have to do it on this side too. No, he's going out the other way, isn't he? Let's see if this one leaves out the other side. Get to enjoy some walking porn while we're here as well. Yeah, it doesn't like any stations or any trains want to use this one. I'm going to have to rework this slip lane system too, because it's going to be in the way of this rail now, but I'll show it off anyway, just so we can see the hilarity that is when they do just jump to whatever track they want to if you don't Hugo them. Yeah, this should still work, I think. Let's set this side up as well. I don't think you can as the track node is always in the middle of the content creator track. Could be brass out, yeah. Oh, there we go. That one just came in. Let's see if he goes back out the other way. Yeah, see? There you go. That's what happens if you don't Hugo the tracks, right? They will just fly to whichever side they want. So make sure that you Hugo them if you want to extend your content creator stations, alright? Okay. Wonderful. Got 61 people here already. Welcome to the Ilos stream, everyone. Hope everyone's having a tremendous weekend. It is absolutely steaming in the UK today. Well, steaming for me. It's like 25 degrees or something here. Boiling. Almost tropical, right? And then lastly, this one's up. Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, make sure that they are Hugo'd. And then everyone will be happy. Okay, so let's redecorate this and decide exactly what's going to happen. Of course, Biffa came in on the stream, on the premiere, and called me out for my car park roundabouts. Make sure we go to them as well. Okay. So I'm thinking in the spirit of saving nodes, we might actually go for a chain link fence here. And start to destroy the prop count instead. Is there even a prop count? I think there is, isn't there? I'm sure there is. Yeah, so set us up as a fence fill. That'll be okay? Yeah, that's fine for us. You could press control and instead of connecting each one by hand. Maybe I'm an idiot. No, dude, I'm the idiot. I don't know any of the traffic manager shortcuts. Yeah, if that's a shortcut, that could be right. 52 in New Jersey. I don't do Fahrenheit, Jennifer. You'll have to convert that to Celsius for me. No idea. How is 25 degrees boiling? That's like perfect weather here. I'm just from like the north, dude. Anything over 20 degrees, I'm not really on board with this. I'm just extremely white and pale. And yeah, I much prefer the cold than I do to the heat. Okay, I think we'll only do this one side though, maybe. Just leave this a sort of open, overgrown area. Okay. Cool. So let's bring in that Ilos palette. So I made a new one called Ilos Dry, which is a little more appropriate for some of these areas. It's just sort of cactus and grasses, which is, I think, a little bit more appropriate, isn't it? And then we can just sort of scatter palms in ourselves. I think it's a little bit too green out here, actually, isn't it? Let's see if we can fix this. Let's bring the power line over as well. Let's end it there. Okay. I hope we can all agree. You can't actually use these as bridges. I did think about extending all 3 lines across the highway, but you can't make them a bridge. They have to be on flat ground. 11 degrees. Yeah, that's more my range, Jennifer. Yeah. Oh, Nicole V with the $3 Canadian super sticker, and it's the Fox Assassin. How's it going? It's going okay, Nicole. How are you? Thank you so much for the super sticker, lovely. Welcome to the stream. I was in Florida once. I can't understand how people want to live there. Yeah, Florida's like that tropical heat as well, isn't it? Where it's all like basically humidity. I'm not about that vibe. I can't do humidity either. Okay, so I wanted to sort of refine this over here as well. Again, removing the marking off the dirt road. Let's see what we can do here. Let's move you over. Let's take away a little bit of trees as well. And again, I think a little bit of chain link fencing around here is going to be more than appreciated. There we go. That's good. Florida, the constant source of fun news. Have you seen that thing where if you Google Florida man and then followed by your birth date, you will get some like random horrendous news story that someone in Florida did? So like go and... if anyone has a browser open now, actually, I'd be interested to see what you can find. So just search, like, go and Google Florida man and then your birthday and see what news story you get. It's apparently a thing where you'll just get like all these crazy Florida stories. Welcome to the stream if there is any Florida people here, by the way. We do love you as much. I want one of these little agricultural sheds in. I think we just want to maybe bring this road out a little bit as well so it sits against the highway. Or the slip road anyway. Let's turn snapping off. There we go. What if you kind of got Florida man steals alligator from golf course? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I see it's a random one, isn't it? Yeah. Florida man accused of throwing Bible at deputy. That's a good one. That's a good one, yeah. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Florida man commits murder over an imaginary girlfriend. That's a dark one, to be fair. Florida man jumped into the water full of crocodiles and claimed he was held captive after escaping them. Of course. What else? Standard Saturday. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. And then let's complete this sand texture all around the edge of the note now, where it's sort of the theme in this area. And I think some chain link fencing is, again, probably going to be more than welcome to sit in the slip roads, isn't it? It's partially because of the kind of people who live in Florida, and partially because it has other news legislation other than states. So more of these stories appear in the news. Okay. That's interesting, I guess. Florida man drunk and naked sets house on fire. Florida man encases himself in concrete at governor's mansion. What? Florida man known for Easter Bunny fighting arrested hit and run. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's add in some squares. And a little bit of brown grass just to help this petrol station and chain link fencing set against the slip road a little more organically. Can I get away with these vanilla palm plants? I've been using these in the noob's guide and I do quite like them. I think we can afford to have them in Ilos. They definitely sit nice with the palms, don't they? Yeah, maybe start bringing a few more of those in. We got a man carrying 500 grams of weed, tried to steal a plane to meet his girlfriend. It's a good weekend, that, isn't it? Yeah, love this challenge, not heard this. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Alex Pollux, hello, welcome to the Saturday. Hello, Alex, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you? Welcome in. Where's my yellow hill grass? There it is. Yeah, these ones. The workshop long grasses are very much a favourite. Okay, I wonder, can we still node controller a little dirt road to make it into like a cul-de-sac? I'm assuming it's still going to work. We're about to find out anyway. Let's stretch you out to 200. No, end of the node. Yes, we can. Bring that back in though. I think that's a little bit nicer. Maybe continue to paint the sand texture out and around it though. I'm just going to have to keep the game on pause, guys. The array index error is incredibly annoying. Okay. I feel like a sign would be welcome here as well. Do we have any... Actually, maybe one of the billboards. Yeah, maybe a billboard. And we've got some workshop stuff. What did that say? I'm Peach at the Rump. What is this? Does that say Trump? Is that like a peach that's supposed to be Donald Trump? It's random as hell. Got another one? Olive Garden. Costco signs. KFC. Yeah, maybe just one of these. One of the vanilla ones will be fine. Okay. Florida man binge watches Overcharged like a Palavan series in desperate attempt to catch up. Yeah. Yeah. Sure, a Canadian woman's done that too, yeah. You sure that's not a story about Nicole? Casino. Florida man arrested after claiming cocaine found in his car might have been blown in by wind. What an excuse. That's like that Aussie guy that got pulled over by the police and was like, oh, I'm just waiting for a mate. When he was quite clearly intoxicated. I need one more chain link fence there, don't I? Let's place that one in. Cool. Some more grasses around here as well. Potential single taller palm. Yeah. This adds a little bit of personality into the slip ramp, really, doesn't it? Hmm? Hey, Stefan. First time catching a live. Welcome in, mate. I hope you're well. Thank you for stopping by and watching the streams. Morning OA chat. Don't just call at the start, but just finish up our morning workout. No worries, Sagan. Hope you smashed it, buddy. Did you break a personal record, hopefully? Welcome into the stream. Okay, I'm happy with this corner now. Just wanted a couple of those little extra assets in, just to help it settle in a bit, right? Very nice. So there's possibilities for intersection marking tool here, but it doesn't really blend well with the Ultimate American Road Pack crosswalks. It's like red brick. I think it doesn't really need much more than that. Yeah. Got 79 people here. Welcome to the stream, guys. So, yeah, residential demand. We do have some larger spikes for it. I'm just going to clear the traffic again to get rid of the array index, guys. Just give me a second. There we go. Yeah, hopefully we'll have that fixed next weekend. We're definitely honing in on the problem. It's nearly done. Yeah, let's get this going. Let's also, again, bring in... Actually, I think we might do like a little Phoenix design here. Where we see the alleyway going behind the houses. But I'm not going to make it a drivable alley. We're just going to save some space for some detail, I think. And then we'll come through at the sidewalks. Pedestrian crossings. Please excuse my Americanisms, everyone. Okay, no record but still smashing it. Now coffee and chill CS stream. Happy days. Happy days, Saga. And Casino with a $5 US super chat. A Canadian woman was arrested today after it was discovered that she was illegally holding Starbucks collectible cups and not allowing others to get. Yes. I think we all know who that is, don't we? Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Casino. Appreciate it, buddy. Okay. Needs to leave these spaces here free from leaving a towel around the edge. And we can develop some... We'll probably need to jump into Google Earth today at some point as well for some sort of suburban inspiration. Let's keep that going through there too. Let's drop in some of our Ilos dry belt as well while this residential grows up. Not too much of it. Okay. Probably do another condo complex over here as well. Maybe here. This road also needs to change now as well because this isn't Mile Grid frame. Yes, let's amend this now. Let's get rid. And then let's decide what road we want. So probably a Vanilla Plus road. How nicely does that sit with the Ultimate American roads though? Is it like a really bad clash? Let's hope not. I can live with that. It's kind of hidden by the infrastructure anyway, so you can't really see it. Okay, this rail line all down here wants to sync as well. I will amend this rail line off camera one day. Let's just set you all down to this one for right now. And I'm aware that the road sort of bends the whim of the rail, not the other way around, but it's only a temporary solution for right now. So it's forcing elevation as we come over. That'll be grand. Come back down to ground. Okay. Hey, Fruit Guy. Welcome into the stream, buddy. Benov as well. Most of my intersections in my area of Florida are so faded from the sun you can hardly see them. Maybe it's the same in Phoenix and Ilos. I've never really noticed, to be fair. That could be the case. You can probably tell on Google Earth, to be fair. You can definitely kind of get on board with the... What do you call it? Sort of... cracked asphalt concrete vibes. You can see quite a lot of that where the sun's just cracked it all open. Okay. Ilos is so flat to my eyes now after last night's stream. I know it is, isn't it? It's like total polar opposite end of the spectrum. Okay, so we should have enough 3 deep assets within this theme to fill out this area. Residential demand is absolutely nerfed though. Can we bring the tax rate down? Is that going to help us? Yeah, I think the tax rate is just murdering. I'm going to tax the commercials a little bit more as well, because it's just never-ending commercial demand. Let's bring that down to 9%. See if that does anything. And we'll boost the high densities up as well. Cool. Yeah, it's giving us a tiny bit of residential, isn't it? Cool. So let's do a little condo complex as well. In this side of the market, because you've got a nice big open spot here to do something with. So again, we'll find ourselves a road. Possibly palm collector. Or do we want to do a little one-way system, potentially? No, we're going to stick with palm collector. It's very much the vibe of the Mile Grid. Okay, and then let's go down to something perhaps a little more discreet. Maybe one of these cute little simple US plain roads. I want to be happy with that. Let's also get some parks in as well. Wayland Wandering with a £5 super chat. I folded and bought a foundation. Hope you're proud of yourself. Did you get it? I hope you enjoyed it, man. It's fun, isn't it? Yeah, people are enjoying foundation. Yeah, thanks, mate. Thanks for the super chat. Glad you're enjoying it. I meant intersection markings are faded. Yes, that's what I was referring to. Yeah, like where the paint just disappears, like paint evaporates, basically. And then Casino with a $20 super chat. A UK lad has defied logic by recreating his own Southwest-inspired city and city skylines. Overcharged Egg said this about his city. It's easy, mate. I just call it a gas station and giggle, and all the Americans love me. Yes, that is true, Casino. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. Really appreciate it. Don't forget sidewalk as well. Yeah. I don't forget sidewalk either. So let's have a pick out of which assets we want to use for the condos. One we haven't used. These are the ones over there, aren't they? Or are they? No, they're different. Okay, let's use these then. Okay. Let's actually get the car parking first so we know how much room we actually have to play with. Those cold staring eyes are a bit freaky. Yeah, it's a little bit sort of the hills of eyes, isn't it? They need to blink. That's what needs to happen. It's a fun game though. It's really fun. Really busy workshop as well if you want to get into some modding. Okay. Let's go for these ones, wasn't it? 10 households, okay. Placing a few. Shouldn't look too bad here. This should also be something of a natural crawling height towards the high density big box stuff over here as well. Of course, always we're trying to respect it where we can. Do we want you immediately side by side though? I don't think we do. I think we're going to go for a little dirt path in between. Yes, we are. Let's do that. And then we'll copy and paste. And we'll try and line up the best we can. Are we happy with that? Yeah, okay. I want to line up like the roof tiles like that. Is that going to be acceptable? And then can we do another one like this side? And try and make like a courtyard for them so they're not just all sat against the car park. 100% surface paint is going to be our best friend here as well. Brad Stanton with a $5 Australian super chat just started his second build on the Ilos map away. Have you, Brad? I would love to see it, mate. I love seeing other people's versions of Ilos. Yeah. Get him in the Discord, dude, if you haven't already. I'd love to see it. I haven't seen too many other versions of Ilos, actually, to be fair. I think people are more enjoying watching them playing along, which is understandable. It's relatively heavily modded. Not everyone will enjoy this level. But thanks for Superchat, Brad. Really appreciate it, buddy. Okay, that error definitely appears more on stream, I swear it does. Okay, let's paint these out. Make it so it's at least somewhat sensible with the condo buildings. Okay. So props. What sort of prop would we get here? You imagine possibly some benches? I remember you mentioned in last night's stream that some alien coverings are in development. Will we see them over today? No, so they're still being made, but I will give you guys a little preview of their model, because it's kind of exciting. Let me open up the original image here. That should be on OBS, right? Yeah, there you go. So this is the current modeling for the alien coverings. Of course, they're literally just frames at the minute. They've not been textured or designed yet, but that is what's coming for the alien coverings, yeah. But no, they're still being made. They're on the way. So props. Definitely feeling some of these potted plants in the corners, maybe. Well, actually, you know what? Where there's those assets that Few Candy downloaded for the collab. Bet they'd be nice here. Is this one of them? Who knows? Let's come out of the filter. They should be relatively up close to the top, shouldn't they? Or I can just go and click at them. Yeah, let's just go and copy them from the Few Candy build. Yeah, these ones here, these little assets, the little outdoor ones. There they are. I am lost. There we go. So it lost a moment too. Is this open all four sides? Yes, it is. That actually works out tremendously well then. Is this courtyard going to be quite dark at night? Does it want a light in it? No, it's okay. It's okay. And yeah, I don't know what you would really get in a little condo courtyard like this. I don't think I've ever actually been to like one of these apartment complexes. I've never known anyone that's lived in one of them. Oh, that one's nice though, isn't it? The one with the fireplace in it. Maybe we can make like a communal garden for the condo people. Because FUC got all these beautiful little props. Like, FUC is easily like the prop queen. She just has all the best ones. I would have never thought of downloading stuff like this. Yeah, just super nice. Have a quick scroll. Don't think we're missing out on anything major, are we? Yeah, maybe that's all it needs. Okay. Lost in Ilos, I know. I was googling your error and it keeps asking me about my car's extended warranty. Does it? I think you're joking. I don't think it does. Drew Queen, I forgot the map. I had a lot of issues getting to the load without errors. Okay. I tried to download your map on Steam. It won't let me download it. It should, Draco. Yeah, you should have, you should be able to download the map, no problem. Just getting it off Steam, the actual Ilos map itself, you should be okay. Nice big shady tree to sit under. Yeah, possible planter actually, yeah. Get a planter in. I can't just have the tree sat here, it'll look really weird. Maybe have one in like the forecourt. Oh, actually, yeah, this is up my alley. Yeah, I'm enjoying this now. I think a live oak. Is that alright? I think it's okay, isn't it? Do we want to actually repeat that pattern on this side, though? I think we do, don't we? Yeah, let's get rid of that then. We'll just use move it and then duplicate this pattern into the four corners now. Okay. Hey, I hope you're good. I'm on my break in an hour, so I'll pop in properly. I hope you're good. Love last night's stream. Cheers, Zoe, lad. And my sympathies if you're driving the buses today, mate. I would not like to be sat driving a bus in this weather. So, yeah. Have a nice weekend, buddy. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. We want props, trees, and buildings here. Yes, please. And then about there. Is that about equidistant? Let's hope so. Seriously, then, moving into a place like this, the only thing would be to add a gateway, but I don't think you have the tiles small enough to make it make sense. So are they like gated casino? Or at least the one that you're moving into anyway. So not like strictly a gated community, but they're almost sort of private in a way, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that's quite cute, isn't it? Looking good. Bench with tables, autocorrect. Bench with seats. Yeah, a bench with seats. Star. Yeah, I'm not adverse to a bench. But one of these cute little marble ones. A bit small though, aren't they? Maybe the white ones. A little white bench just behind the plants here. Yeah, that's cute, isn't it? And the actual shade from the live oak is covering the courtyard as well. That's lovely. Another live stream, yay, what a week. Thank you, John. Welcome back, mate. Thank you for watching them, first of all. Appreciate that. Yeah, definitely on board with the white benches, or a bench with a seat, according to Star. Actually, can we name this condo complex? I think we're going to call it that, because that's hilarious. Let's, oh, let's draw this up. Just around the Mile Grid frame. And then we're going to go for bench with seats. Apartments. Cheers, Star. Okay, not a gate, just a path that would go like from the front door to the centre and then to the car park. Okay. Oh no, an Ilos driver has appeared. Where are you going? But based on those models, I don't think you can paint a path or put tiles in DLCs or be a scale. Okay. He's driving around there. Alright. Okay, so let's have a look at some other assets. Definitely a community pool, I think, for the condos. Always sit nicely, don't they? Yeah, let's grab a community pool. I don't think I'm totally against maybe including a couple of these back to back because they always work nicely. And there's buses passing through here as well. Let's add another stop to them. Now that there's infrastructure over here for them to actually be at this point. Let's do it here. Both sides. Wonderful. You can always have a bench in the bush. Wait, what's that saying about the bird in the bush? Like a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush or something? If it's star, then it's a bird in the bench is worth two in the seat, right? Why are you just... Oh, stupid AI. Just pick your lanes. Actually, this probably wants some help, doesn't it? That's probably not helping itself. Let's make dedicated turning lanes here on the junction. Yep, same on this side as well. No, that side. Yep. And then, boom. Cool. I love these assets. I made a huge complex with them. Developers usually overdo it on these. Yeah, a lot of the vanilla high density should be sort of this. I guess this is kind of classed as like a medium density, isn't it? Like there's a middle ground between low and high. I hope we get that in cities, like these sorts of stuff in, right? We'll see. We'll see. Again, chain link fencing is, or is it? Do we want to actually maybe go a little bit more up market? A little bit of park, perhaps. Okay. 6 in one hand is worth half a dozen in the other. No, that's not the same I'm thinking of. It's something about birds and bush. Let's gate this whole area off. Okay, does the bush take the stench out of the bench? What? Does the bush take the stench out of the bench? Out of the bench. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it depends who's been sat on it, doesn't it? Control and click for dedicated turning lanes. Thank you so much, Krish. I do appreciate the traffic manager shortcuts. So, oh, I've not done any disabled parking, have I? Let's not allow the disabled gang to rise up and come for me for that. Let's throw in some more. Yes, that'll be fine. And then we'll just amend the length of the car park. And perfect. Cool. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Really cute design, that. I like that one. It's very nice. You did say it, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. I have no idea what it means, though. I had literally no idea what that means. I think whatever sort of saying it's trying to replace is probably easier to say than that. So yeah, I have no idea. Get 2 birds stoned at once. I actually, I once said in an interview, kill 1 bird with 2 stones. When I was talking about my marketing strategy. I said it and I was like, that makes no sense. Like, I totally got that saying the wrong way around. Yeah. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh no, kill 1 bird with 2 stones, sorry, that's what I said, yeah. So it's like you throw the first stone to knock it out, and then the second stone will finish it off. Okay, stone birds might be the one tapping on Louise's window. It's still here, you know, Brad. It's been coming and going all week. I'm actually being harassed at this point by birds. And not in the good way that you would think. in the actual wildlife way. Okay. You did not? I did. Yeah, I did. Did you get the job egg? Not at first, no, but they called me back a few days later and then gave it to me. Yeah. That was my first job. I think I was talking about some stupid social media marketing strategy or whatever it was I used to talk about with interviews. And yeah, I just totally got my words muddled up. But yeah, I didn't get it initially, but eventually they ran me back and offered me the job a few days later. I think because the person they offered it to refused it, didn't accept their offer. So I was like second choice. Story of my life, right? The story of my life. Yeah. Maybe need a bird feeder outside a window. True. I mean, I've lived here for like nearly 2 years now, and they've never been a problem before. Although the next door neighbour has done a lot of gardening, so I think that she's destroyed their nest, and now they're trying to find somewhere local again to come back in. So I'm just collateral damage from next door's gardening. Apparently. Let's bring some walkability sections up through these painted areas. You're our first choice deck. Oh, Jennifer. Flattery does work, Jennifer. Please do keep it coming. Okay. Thank you. Got 104 people here. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. Cool. Let's bring the community pools over. Let's go for some grass here as well, shall we? Some AstroTurf I think will be welcome. Not this section though. We will let this bleed back out into sort of overgrown desert as we come towards the rail line. Okay. Hello, traffic. Why is there so many buses piling up? Oh, because I cleared the traffic, didn't I? So all the buses are having to stagger back out on the lines again. Right, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's why that's happening. Ignore that. That will eventually dissipate once the buses sort themselves out. That is a downside of that very temporary fix for the error. Okay. Let's go back to those props again. Oh, no, not that. Close find it. Please attach a picture of the bird next time he visits the egg. I've took a picture of him before. Let's see, hold on, let me see if I think I might have it somewhere. Yeah, it'll probably take me a while to find, to be fair. Yeah, I did get a picture of it. But, yeah, it's just harassment. Yeah. I'll put a picture in the Discord, Knight Rider. If you're interested. If you're interested. Yeah, if you've got nothing else better to do, then yeah, I'll put a picture in the Discord. Okay, let's make a little cute path area here. Start placing some of these around. So maybe one at a little circle at the end. Yeah, let's do a little circle pathway. I do think they look a little bit unnatural, just sort of sat against the path. Let's come to a road length snap as well. Can we just do 1 unit curves? A real tiny baby path roundabout? Yeah, that's what I want. And then let's grab that sort of fireplace looking one. No, not that. Yeah, one like that. Okay, I'm going to take pics of the rhododendrons in my yard too. That bush you placed but can't pronounce. Thank you for getting me to say it on stream again, Jennifer. Appreciate that. Yes. Yes, please do get some pictures of them. Please do. Please around the outside as well. Bringing some taller palms too. Not the content creator ones though. Yes, some of these. Is that really? Yeah, I just want the... What's the bus count on these bendy ones? Where have they gone? Needs to put a time traffic light here as well, really. How many vehicles do you have on your line? 17? No. Way too many. No wonder it's backing up. Like, half that. Yeah, go back to the depot. What about the regular buses? How many? That's an intercity bus. What are you like? Yeah, you're... Yeah, that one's okay. There's still some buses and the stands are relatively busy. We should be okay there. Okay. Do those gazebos have entertainment to count in the parks? No, these are props. They're not park life assets. You could use the park life assets for design if you want. Bring in the, yeah, like the regular park life gazebos, which actually would work nicely here too. As would maybe like a little sort of playground if there's children living on the site. Okay, John Robinson with a $2 super chat to help for your bird feeder. I'm more tempted to help buy an air rifle with it at this point, mate. I'm getting past the point of wanting to feed them. Becoming immensely irritating. Let's repeat that walkability along this side as well. Good night, E6. Welcome into the stream, mate. And thanks for the super chat as well, John. Cheers, buddy. Why is there a bus line coming down here now? Have you just... Oh, they're going back to the depot, right? Yes, yes they are. Okay. They are. Okay. I'm back in to find it again. Pavilion. Beehive and a plant pot. Oh, you know what? These planters might work nice as a fence instead of the park fence, you know. Let's try that. Let's stick these on a linear fence, Phil. Yeah, I think I actually like those. Hey, open-minded. Love the city. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, I much prefer that. Let's replace the park life fencing with hedges then. Yeah, this wants a traffic light really, doesn't it? Let's wait for the buses to go away. We'll see how it does. Oh, I wonder if that's because I've taken their other turning lane away from them. This junction probably wants to become wider actually like the other ones, especially the one we set up over here. Where we've got more lanes. Yeah, let's actually upgrade. Yeah, let's upgrade that junction. Let's take this one. Is this the one I want? Yes, it is, isn't it? So yeah, we want the wider facing in. That's wonderful. We will need a traffic light here too. Let's grab those again. Okay, there is a junction up here, isn't there? Yeah, so let's take it back to that one. Likewise with this one as well. You can face the... Wait, is that right? Yes, it is. That's right. That's what we want. And then this one as well. Ah, actually, I can't do that one, can I? Because that feeds into the big box intersection. And this is intersection marked, so it will ruin it if I do that, and I'm not redoing that one. Is that helping? Yes, there we go. More lanes is the answer. Said every American city planner ever. Right. There we go. You're gonna flow now? I really hate that, but it's okay. Are those hedges count as nodes? No, they shouldn't, right, Eggsy? They're props, aren't they? I think they're props. So they shouldn't eat into the node count anyway. A little bit of dodgy surface painter here, actually. Let's tidy that up. Wonderful. Oh, residential man has spiked again. Time to raise the taxes back up. No, not yet. I still want it all to fill out. Yeah, let's start zoning up more. Good shout, Aris. Yeah, I just want lots more zoning through here. Yeah, let's satisfy it while it's in, because I kind of want this Mile Grid frame filled today. Because it's just a generic suburban sprawl one. It's nothing... There's no major builds within this one. It's just population centres. Okay. Palms. Let's start bringing some palms into the intersection and sort of the general design as well. Mate, I'm sorry, I've just destroyed you in the memes channel. Have you Casino? Let me see what you've said. No casino. There's no need for that, mate. That's harsh. Yeah. Stopping at my window. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a funny one. I'll show that one. So casino's tearing me apart in my own Discord, of course. So the bird at Egg's house. Go find any other tree in the world or draw 25. First, you hook them in some pretty colours. Huge promises. Kill one bird with 2 stones. Kill one bird with 2 stones. Birds tapping at my window. Women who want in. Winged animals who want in. No, he does his thing about the city scanners content creators. Birds in 1 stone. Yes. Yes. Hilarious. Thank you, Casino. Appreciate the support, mate. Yeah. Okay. Do you have a roads collection? Love those ones with the yellow lines. They're linked in my asset thing, I think. These are the Ultimate American Roads collection. John, there's like 1 billion of these roads in this collection. There's a collection with parking and without parking too. Yeah, they're kind of Ilos's main arterials that I'm using everywhere. Yeah, that's the right way, isn't it? Cool. Evening, Governor. Or not evening, it's not even 3 o'clock afternoon. Welcome into the stream. Definitely feeding some more planters up here as well. Not a prop though. That's my little small one gone. Yeah, this one. And then just to make sure that it's parallel, we'll do a mirror with move it. And then should we go for one of these little pink bushes? You don't really need a planter for those. I guess you do, right? Just because it's a bush doesn't mean it'll grow out of solid concrete. Yeah, that looks really underwhelming though. Let's go for one of the pink ones, I think. Something like that. Junction cleared up so fast. Yeah, I guess sometimes it is just a lane mathematics issue, right? If they're all trying to barrel into one lane. And I do like this sort of stuff as well, you know? Like, I like to see this little bit of traffic. It's a busy area. There's pure walking porn here as well. Look at that. Yes, please. A little bit of Walmart porn with the walking. And then, yeah, you know, this is a busy area. Big junction. Big American gridded city. I do like a little bit of traffic here. As long as it keeps moving, I'm happy. Okay. Cool. Okay, so let's bring that little hedge pattern around the rest of the complex then. And we'll treat it as some sort of fence, right? Alongside walkability in and out of the facility too, which we will use dirt path for. Actually, no, it doesn't need it. I'm wasting nodes by doing that, aren't I? There's already a path connection there. It doesn't need another one. Karina needs to be blue. Oh yes, she does. I had no idea what you're talking about then. Yes, thank you. And if we can get a little bit of yes please for Karina from the YouTube members. Karina is now one of our YouTube mods alongside her beautiful boyfriend E6. Turn Anarchy on as well. Oh, is that going to look stupid if I... Yes, it does. Although we can't just grab the props with move it and drag them as close to the curb as we want. Planter looks nice. Glad you're enjoying it, Casino. And probably just like a really gentle finagle into there, just so that front door has a little bit of breathing room. Do we actually want to just make that like a little entranceway so it's like they can walk through it? I guess that makes sense, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I miss Part Life cheese. Me too, man. We don't have any Part Life cheese in Ilos, do we? Yeah, it's not really I don't know, I feel like it's not really needed in the modded game. Even though like my second episode of 5B was an enormous part life cheese, which people were not happy about. Wow. Should I do that again in my second episode? Just to piss off the anti-part life cheese people. So funny. Yeah, people were not happy with that. But yes, I do miss part life cheese. We will eventually introduce them into Ilos. Okay. Yes please everyone. Welcome to the Mod Team Arena. Hopefully you won't have to wait too long for your first ban. Oh, this is irritating me now that this isn't collector arterial. Or palm collector even, not collector. Collector arterial. Makes literally 0 sense. Oh, this is a collector arterial local road, of course. What of those? Oh dear. Alright, and just to make sure that, again, that this is parallel, let's just go for a little mirror. That did not work. Let's just drag you. See where we sat here? It's like this tile is just in that little section, isn't it? Actually, everyone here is further back, aren't they? Everyone here wants dragging back. Buildings, props, and that's all we need, I think. Touch, moreover. Boom. Cool. Okay. Love these condos. What are they called? I'm trying to find them on the workshop. I'll show you them, mate. They are... Ooh, can I think there's like a... If you just search for like American condo on the workshop. Yeah, because they're Rico buildings, so they won't show up and find it. Just called American Apartments C1. There's some City Common ones, Hamilton Crossing Apartments, Hamilton Station Apartments, more generic City Commons ones, Stonecrest Apartments. These are really nice ones. The Vista at Paradise Valley is a little more sort of Phoenix looking. Yeah, if you just Google like American condo, there's loads of them, dude. Yeah. Not Google, workshop search even. Okay, let's carry on with this little fence design, or hedge design, I suppose. Okay. And then... yeah. What I might actually include here is like... what's the asset called? Is it the park maintenance building? Which one is it? Just so like it's maybe some sort of like on-site caretaking for the apartment complex if there's any, like if there's a gas issue or like a water issue, etc. Or you know, maybe they want the outside needs to be maintained, roofing tiles, etc. And the on-site maintenance people have like a presence here. I think the park maintenance building work for that. It wants bobbing off though. So we'll get rid of the beaches as well. Let's see how we want you to sit though. Bring a road down this side. Just delete you for right now. Okay. I've been here for a long time and super active in the community, so if you go with that, you never know what I might do one day. What did Tim say? Not a moderator, probably never will be one. Never say never, Tim, but if there's one thing that all my mods have in common is that they never asked to be a moderator. That's the key thing. Like, if you want to be a mod for someone, don't ask for it. Just be naturally helpful, and then you will eventually get it. But yeah, if you start asking content creators to be mod, it generally annoys them. So that might help you be a mod one day. So many Sims at that bus stop. Is it busy? Oh shit, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Is this one? Yeah. 117. Okay. Might add another bus onto this one. Yeah, let's maybe add like 3 more buses on just to help with the load. Okay, let's pop it away. No orders get shut. I do like the sugar maples outside. Okay, hey Fabrizio, welcome into the stream, mate. How are you? Have you ever tried realistic population mod? I did consider it for Ilos, but ended up deciding against it. However, now I'm sort of seeing the scale of the Mile Grid. I wish that I would have gone with realistic population for this city. Yeah. Yeah, I did have a look at it when I was putting my mod list together, but decided no in the end. Yeah, might as well bring this out on the same level, haven't we? Cool. Punch some more of this off. The park maintenance building actually works quite nicely with those apartments, doesn't it? I think it's kind of like the wooden paneling that both of them have got. We'll add a connection for the cycle highway here as well. Okay, oh hello. Hello, hello, hello. I did Hugo this, didn't I? When I extended them. Let's check. Yeah, you guys can go anywhere if you want. Why are you just chilling? You're trying to head back out the same way? Oh, they're merging into each other now. Isn't Modded City Skylines like so much fun? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Stop. Just go. Is this happening at the other station that we did it at? No, we're okay here. I like the sugar maples, lovely. Yeah, I think we'll keep the sugar maples in. Let's figure out why the trains are having a seizure though. Let's find out what's going on here. Train standoff. So this person is apparently transporting people to Lake Valley. Not anymore, is not, because he's just going to sit in the platform. Go away. You're going to come in and despawn. Okay, just that one guy decided that he didn't want to go. Are we happy again now, Mr. Train? Yeah, they're dropping passengers off again. Okay, that's an easy fix. Hello, Crime. Do you... Where's his building spawn point? At the front, okay. Let me move you to the other side. Yeah. So hopefully that should allow the police to reach him, because his main entrance is actually sat in the courtyard. How are we doing for education in the city at this point? We've not checked education. We do need elementary. And very nearly need high school as well. Okay, we can probably squeeze an American elementary school into this area then. Is there anyone around that's overly stupid that could do with the school? Maybe the people in the northwest over here. Okay, do a school build in this little frame today as well then. But I do feel like it has been a while since we placed the police station, so let's maybe go ahead and... this is a very cute little corner asset, isn't it? But it does look a little bit weird how it just ends like that. And I don't really want lots of commercial here. I suppose we could do a bit, right? We can do a tiny little bit. Let's do some Rico, because the mall assets will blend. Nice with this one as well. Check out the Scandinavia residence. Is that on the workshop, is it, John? Talking to your assets again. Sorry, Jennifer. It's a bad habit, that, isn't it? Actually, speaking to a video game, what is this error message that keeps popping up? We think we've narrowed it down to the fact it's something to do with the traffic AI, because it seems to be tied to the speed of the game. And Google doesn't have a fix. I posted on the cities Reddit earlier and they deleted my post. So I now need to submit a form via the cities Reddit Discord, which we're going to do tonight, but we've narrowed it down to a traffic problem, I think. Yeah. Just a gentle little splash of corner commercial like that. Are we happy with that? Don't really want lots of stuff on the main arterial because everyone wants to just flow and go ahead. Okay, that junction is a free-for-all, isn't it? Okay. First time catching you live with your videos. Welcome in, Corey. Thank you so much, mate. Glad you're enjoying the videos, dude. Have we got a subway this side? No, let's chuck a subway down then and... one of those, that's really nice. And then there's some more in this collection as well. Maybe further up, yes, these ones. A little 2x2, and then just slide it over. Okay. There's few things as satisfying in City Skylines as a perfectly fitted corner asset, for which this police precinct is one of them. It's beautiful. Elevated path? Your error is because you are missing a Harmony file in one of your mod folders. That's the first time I've heard that solution, John. Is there a fix for that you know of? It's very random as well, like it's not consistent. Sometimes it'll come up like 3 times in 5 seconds, other times it won't appear for 2 minutes. It's there's no sort of rhyme or reason to it. It's very awkward. Yes, you know what, a little bit of elevated pedestrian action here probably would go quite a long way, because it's going to help stop people from using the pedestrian crossings. So why don't we have a look at that? Let's go for just an angle snap for the time being. Normal behaviour. We'll do 6 meters at 5 units. Oh, let me knock off vision as well, so we don't lose the pillars. We'll have to slightly refit the car park that's here though, but I don't mind. It's already big enough. Okay. Are you using prefab hook mod? Yes, I believe so. It's only something that started happening when it was after an episode, so either a mod or an asset has been added that's caused it to happen. Because we got through like 10 episodes of Ilos and 9 streams, something like that, before it started to pop up. Right, can I just finagle this away? Actually, let's just rotate the pillar. That's going to be fine, isn't it? So we could remove the crossing function here, but I don't think I want to. Yeah, I think we'll leave it in as that. Although I did notice for the first time the other day that these content created pedestrian bridges don't have any lights on them. I had to add my own in the train transfer hub. Otherwise they're really dark without them. Yeah. If you're missing a Harmony file, it's because that hacker made one of the mods. I didn't have any of whatever those two dicks were called. I can't remember the names now. Yeah, the ones that were hackers. Yeah, I wasn't subscribed to any of them. I doubt that's anything that a hacker would do anyway, just to... Well, they hacked my game just to give me a PC error. Surely they would steal some information or something. Yeah, I love the little columns on them. Or pillars, rather, not columns. Can possibly do something similar on the other side as well. Yeah, let's go for some nodage. And we'll just give you a little one over this side as well. Go. Since I've seen mods, cities on console is just too plain, isn't it, man? It's very hard to go back to... Well, it's fair, it's not for me, because I like vanilla, but I can definitely see the appeal of seeing something like this and then trying to play console, yeah. It's just a different game, isn't it? Steve Goodwin with a £5 super chat. Love the build. I could sit and watch the Sims walk around all day. That's Monday sorted. Yeah, there's some hardcore walking action over here. Should we have a little observe with the Walmart, Metro and the buses, everyone coming by this main junction? We'll have a little hydration break as well, everyone, and a posture check. And 136 of you here. Welcome to the Saturday stream, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. But yeah, let's have a little hydration break. Hello, some marathon egg weekend, lots of content. I love it. Glad to hear, Keith. Glad to hear. Love the pedestrian path from yesterday's premiere, so satisfying. Yeah, with the sort of circle on it. Yeah, I like that design with the loops that come back down. Yeah, they're nice. Network multi-tool is really easy for that now as well. You would have to go into your folders, copy a Harmony file from Move It, but hard to know which one is missing, so whichever was added last. Well, you think that would be fixed by unsubbing and resubbing to every mod, which I have done, and that didn't fix it. I mean, it's because it's missing and you might have unsubbed from it, not that you hacked your PC. Right, okay, Adam. Yeah, that makes more sense, yeah. I was like, are people actually hacking me now just to give me error messages? The palms out of the planters. Oh yeah, they are, aren't they? Yeah, good spot. Yeah, good spot, mate. Yeah, good spot. Yeah, let's align those again. Yeah, let me just grab the little palms in here. But that's been like that since we did this episode. I did not even notice that they were slightly off center. There's a second palm in some of them as well. Save the tree count anyway. Not that tree count never really matters. Are you trying to set this city on a specific country? Yes, this city is inspired by Phoenix in Arizona. The height map is also of the Phoenix Valley as well. That Eggsy made for us. There we go. It's a little bit better, isn't it? Cargo Wago with a $5 super sticker, and it's some hippos poking out of the water. Thank you so much, Cargo. Appreciate the hippo super chat, dude. And welcome to the stream. Afternoon, watching making cookies. Welcome in, Claire. What sort of cookies are we making? Which district has the biggest population? The American Eclectic area at the start of the city. Mehmet North and Mehmet South, is it? Oh, well, my names have disappeared, haven't they? We're using the wrong theme. Phoenix theme. Okay, yeah, these districts down here, the start of the city, the big American Eclectic suburbs, are the current biggest population centre in the city, yeah. Okay, this is growing up now, isn't it? Still got lots of residential demand too, so let's continue to bring it in. All the way through here. We'll keep that same design going with the pathways. And we'll have a look at Google Earth in a minute as well and go see if we can scout out an elementary school in Phoenix for a little design. Let's remove any zoning off the palm collectors and any weird shapes that we get like that. Cool. So again, if anyone also has a similar issue with the themes manager mod, where your theme actually won't start to grow until you manually place an asset in it, like that, then that can just be helped with ploppable. Just going through this list, and there's a ton of mods you shouldn't have. Even if they are off, I'm in Content Manager, they still have an effect, like all loading screen mods. Okay. Yeah, probably just want to call then, doesn't it, Eggsy? We'll have a look at it tonight, mate. Hopefully get it sorted. I'm going to post the report log in the Cities Reddit Discord as well, because they've got a whole help and support section with Leader of the Monkeys is in there, and she apparently will lend a hand if you submit a form, so we'll do that as well. Okay. Oh, did we just... I think we just lost a football game, didn't we? Everyone in the city just got sad. Yes, let's continue to bring the rural power lines down here as well then. We'll use them as decoration. Yeah, let's have it run through this sort of open cactus field here. I like that. And then across the road again, and then go and put back into this power line network. Yeah, that's a vibe, isn't it? Rural power lines, pathways, and sort of desert grass. Let's get some more brush in there too. The occasional sort of leafier tree as well. Maybe like the odd little hardwood that just is in here too. And definitely some California short palms as well. I'm constantly neglecting the short palm, and there is a lot of them in Phoenix. Okay. Yep, that's okay. And then again, we'll bring in this sort of dry desert belt to hang out around the edge of the rail. Where we probably want some more chain link fencing as well. Oh, Chunk Fox's legs have sunk into the rail. That's actually quite cute. It looks like it's walking along the rail now. I think we'll leave that in. Okay. Mini eggs and chocolate chips. Mini egg cookies sounds amazing. Have you ever had a mini egg cookie before? Is that a power issue? Are you guys just not connected into the grid? Yeah, just not in the grid, are you? Hold on. There you go. So let's actually get these zoned up so everyone just jumps through now. Yep, more residential. Everyone come in. And then we'll go to Google Earth in a minute. Or, is that the power? Yes, there we go. Might as well save that. Count there. From that side. Oh, no, actually. Let's just do it from that point. Cool. Okay, so the suburb is starting to fill out now. Let's jump into the world of Google Earth and go and find an elementary school design to bring into this area. I see you are using theme and render it mod. Could you show us the settings for ray light and exposition theme plus sun level render it? I'm having trouble with these games. I've never touched those settings before PM. So there's no real settings. I was like, why isn't this loading? Turns out we're in the bottom of an ore mine. Okay. So I can show you my relight settings if you want. Oh yes, while we're in Tucson, I will show you guys the inspiration for one of the upcoming builds of the Boneyard. So there's the Davis Monthan Air Base here. And look at the Boneyard that is in this area. Just insane. Like bombers, jet fighters, transport planes, just endlessly next to a suburb. So we'll 100% do a Boneyard build, and if you get like a little street view in here as well. Like these people just live like quite literally opposite an airplane graveyard. How crazy is that, right? I don't know if that's quite a depressing sight to wake up to every day. Rural power line gang as well. Right, and then there's just people like chilling out here. And it goes on for miles, like you can see the satellite imagery. It's nuts, it just goes and goes and goes. All around the runway, all up here too. Right, so we will eventually do a boneyard. So inspiration in Tucson for that. But let's head back to Phoenix. Into the Mile Grid and find an elementary school. Okay. What's happening here? Is this one? It's quite cute, isn't it? What is that? Is that just like a gazebo? A splash pad? What is a splash pad? Some sort of water sports activity, maybe? Splash pad rules. Okay, is it like a fountain, like a jet, and you can mess about in it? Okay. Yeah, it's just car parking, isn't it? And a school building with a park out front. Any slightly more interesting ones than that? What about over near the Sky Harbour? What about Garfield Elementary? Solar panels. Again, it's just sort of car parking and buildings. It's not too much to them. PM Telly did a $2 Canadian super chat. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, sure, dude. I will do in a minute once we get back into the game. Thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Appreciate it. That looks epic, not gonna lie. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it's crazy. Those boneyards are nuts. Okay, so look at one more design. Not this one. Elementary school, right on the back of the highway. Well, see, as we come into downtown Phoenix, we do sort of have like keyed highways. There's concrete here as we look to the skyline. Was this it? Was this the elementary? Yes. Well, this looks like a posh elementary, doesn't it? Look at the front of it. This definitely isn't a state school, is it? Repeated basketball court action. Okay. Yeah, pretty simple stuff. Right then. We've got enough to go off there. Jennifer Cox with a $10 super chat. Gang fee. Gang fees. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Really appreciate it. So yeah, PM wanted to see some of my settings, didn't he? Hold on. So yeah, the only settings that I have here is the LUT, where I'm using Relight Warm. I sometimes boost my ambient lighting if I want it to be a little bit brighter. That's about as much changes I make, and then with the yeah, the render it here. I'm not even sure where this mod appears. So whatever the base settings are when you install the mod PM, that's what I'm using because I've never changed them. Okay. I wonder if that interchanges the Texas turnaround thing. I think that was a single point urban, wasn't it? That we saw there. It's one of these, Jennifer, I think. That eggs is already put into the map. It's one of these. Which I think that's a single point urban, isn't it? My interchange knowledge isn't great. Okay, let's crack open one of these preset frames for an elementary school. And we'll see what we can come up with. Let me just mooch back on over to my point of inspiration on the second screen. Cool. So, elementary school, we have the American ones. I think there's a couple different versions. Yeah, is this an elementary? Yeah. This one's a little more, render it as a dice on the left. Oh yeah, well there you go, dude. Yeah, so profiles is I've never ever touched this. There's the options. You can see the textures ones as well if you want. And then post-processing. And then advanced. I haven't touched any of these, so I'm assuming this is how it comes. You can pause the stream here if you want and have a look at the settings as I scroll down. Okay. Cool. This one actually is quite representative of that sort of posher upper end one, isn't it? The switch from Google Earth to Ilos was so smooth. Took me a while to realise you were back in the game. Yeah. That's good, isn't it? That's good. If you can't tell the difference between Google Earth and the game. Right, how do we want you sat? I actually don't even know if I want to use this one. I feel like this is a little more of sort of a downtown elementary, not flat out here. I think this one's quite cute, but we definitely want to change the colour of the roof though, maybe to a white. Okay, and then it does actually sit on... Yeah, let's have it face this collector road here. So, first of all, we have some roads coming off. We'll feed it into a one-way loop, we might as well. Let's do 6 units by 12. We'll also feed a connection into that point as well. And then we very much just have sort of car parks that wrap around the edge of the building. So we'll dive into some poorly maintained, I think. Yes, yeah, let's do some poorly maintained. This will walk back through to there. The elementary school can now take its position in front of the car parks. Wonderful. Just had a look online, which I'm sure you have also, but the array out of range error could also be to do with the outside connections being faulty. Yeah, we've checked that as well, Keith. We've checked that one as well, mate. Because I did have to redraw the outside connections for the intercity buses. I had that problem in Novaria too, which was only quality of life modded. And I had someone comment on the Noobs Guide episode this week saying that when they placed their station, no intercity buses were arriving. So I'm pretty sure that intercity buses are kind of glitched at the minute. Because it's not just me that's having that intercity bus issue. And it's been around for a while as well, so it wasn't caused by the airport's DLC patch. Okay, let's go for some smaller parking here. I do want to go for the angles here. I feel like I neglect... Is there kind of a rhyme or a reason as to when to use angled parking? Or is it very much personal preference? Delete that last one. And that one too. Let's redraw those spaces. They're a little bit tight, aren't they? And then we'll do those little angled ones. Let's break the snap in here. Okay, so this can break now. And you might as well just feed back into this road, hadn't you? Yeah, let's just use this road. There's no point with the one-way system, to be fair. Now I'm looking at it. Cool. So we do have a decent amount of sort of green AstroTurf looking grass here. Might as well fill that area out too. Not into here though. Just try and trim a little bit of it back. Okay. Not too bad. The angle makes it easier to pull out in and out of the parking lot. Yeah, I guess it would, right? I guess it would. That's a great looking school. Yeah, it's a nice asset, isn't it? This elementary one. I think we definitely want some more plant interaction as well. Which is kind of the spice of the stream at the minute, isn't it, with these? I'm having trouble getting onto Discord, but yes, once it let me, I'm happy to post it anyone wants it. It's easy to make. You're having trouble getting into our Discord, are you, Claire? Is it giving you an error message or something? You should be okay. There is a wait period of 5 minutes once you join before you can send any messages. But you should be able to get in. Some possible repeated plan, or live oak, and no, not decals, trees. Live oak and plant interaction outside the front of the school. I think it'll help provide some shade, won't it? Okay. Again, we'll dive back into the wonderful world of those gazebo looking. And we could put a golden egg statue out front, to be fair. Should we do another golden egg statue? I feel like it's not appropriate. Is it? Maybe. We'll see. Basically gave all of the answers to that question. Okay. Let's go ahead and join a pathway behind. Come in for the grid. And then also those little... There's a new high school here as well. No, that's way too big for out here. Yeah, some of these again. I don't think you'd see slanted lots in a lot this small. I think. This might be better actually as big parking lots rather than parking lot roads. We'll have a look in a minute. Let me get my little park set up at the front. Okay. The egg statue would be a climbing hazard for the small kids. True. Just let natural selection take its course though. Yeah, and that's going to be... Yeah, I think I'm going to do a custom car park with big parking lots here instead of parking lot roads. Let's turn these into drive roads then. We'll go for the black asphalt Weiser school. I always appreciate that aesthetic. There we go. Yeah, just let me move everyone here back. There we go. So we'll do border. Why it's not even. So we want to do 12 units. And then can we do 6 on the side, maybe? Yes. So we should probably go a touch wider just to allow the school to have a little bit more breathing room once we slide it in. So let's do 15 and then 9. And then we'll just do 3 and keep it really shallow. Yes. You have to be drive road there. There we go. And then drive road will come back out here as well. Fantastic. The service paint is really throwing me off. Take myself to go work on my dissertation. We'll catch up later though. No worries, Holly. Good luck with the dissertation. Definitely don't envy you writing one of those. I did enjoy writing mine. In the US, natural selection equals sued for every penny. You and the future generations have. It's not good, is it? Did you ever have dark chocolate eggs? What, like dark chocolate mini eggs? Or like dark chocolate Easter eggs, Jennifer? Not sure. Darwin Elementary. Yes, Darwin Elementary School. Yes, that's a good name, Eden. We're going to name it that. That's a great shout. Okay, let's bring it back in. Let's go for there. Maybe slightly nudged over as well. Yes, cool. Okay. And then we will do Do we want a curb? Yes, we do want a curb. Let's go with the curb, shall we? So do I want a filler here? I wonder to box out the corners. Probably do. Let's go with that then. Yeah, and then we can just clip and remove any nastiness away. I should really do more wrapped around car parks around buildings. It's a pleasing time for everyone involved, I think, isn't it? And then you will now sit here. Actually, do what I did like last time. Where did we do that? I can't remember what build that was now. Yeah, I like the little T curbs that are in these. Let's do that. So let's come actually out of the curb boundary that's in the car park itself. And then just make sure we're snapped to an angle and make them longer than we need. And then we can bring them out and we'd move it. Selected. Drag it back towards the edge of the parking space. Okay. Everything will start and choose procedural objects one day. The next big step, probably not. No, I probably won't get into procedural objects, to be fair. I think that's kind of reserved for like the ridiculous level content creators like Palm's Time. And I think Arceus uses procedural objects, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm not that level of modder. I don't think I ever will be, to be fair. Yeah. Hey Badge, welcome to the stream. 2 build ideas. Phoenix has a huge, beautiful botanical garden with greenhouses and tons of cacti and succulents. 2, to give Alice a backstory, you could put in an old Spanish mission. I like those ideas, Nathan. That's good. Yeah, I like that. I'm thinking we're also going to do a ranch as well, but I think we need to head over more sort of Texas way if we want to start getting some ranch inspiration. Maybe, like out there, get some ranch vibes happening out in this sort of rural area. Maybe factoring some of the farm assets into them as well. We'll see. Okay, happy with that. Let's go for... Oh, I forgot the disabled car parking again. My apologies, everyone. Yeah, let's add in some disabled spots as well. Why are you not sitting? Is that because the curb's in the way? Yes, it is. Cool. Yeah, let's go for maybe one more as well. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just have to ever so slightly change the pattern. Get a clipping remover in as well. Arceus is nuts. Yeah, he is, isn't he? I know that Eggsy and Karina, 2 of the mods that are in the chat tonight, are enormous fans of Palm's Time. And I actually caught his airport build that he uploaded recently, and it's just insane. Like, it's not Cities Skylines, it's literally Google Earth. It's not like a build. It's like an actual city. Just ridiculously talented at the game. But also, I think when you play with that amount of mods, you kind of limit your audience, because not everyone will enjoy watching something that heavily modded, because it is like very, very different to the rest of the game, isn't it? Again, bring some pink plants in to please the children. Imagine those sort of smile every day looking at pink trees. I certainly would. Go for 3 in here. And then perhaps some of our smaller workshop bushes on the edges. Maybe some of these do fit. Not really sure if they do. Oh, there we go. We're going to find out. San Juan Capistrano in Southern California has some great Spanish mission. We'll get some inspiration. Okay, Nathan. Yeah, we might have a look in Google Earth in a minute, actually, mate, and check some of that out. Some of these. Maybe. I love the use of big car parking lots for Ilos. Really flashes out Phoenix's vibes. Phoenix feels like a giant parking lot anyway. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Especially for those that watch the premiere, in that very northeastern corner of the Mile Grid. It's insane. There's like 3 multi-stories that have this like 2-mile wide car park around them. There's obviously something big there. I think it's a hospital actually. I think it's like hospital parking, but it's just enormous. I think I like those little stubby palms. What are they even called? Obviously not called stubby palms, but we'll find them again. And of course they've disappeared and I can't see them anymore. There they are. There they go. Washingtonia robusta palm. Okay. Oh, no, not that. I want the tree, please. Thank you. There you go. There you go, Jennifer. I'm talking to my mods now as well. I'm asking me with the behave. Okay. Cute. Nice little parking lot there. I'm on board with that. Let's also bring in some more drive roads now. So it sort of looks like it's a little separate complex. Go for another one here. Road length 2. And a guideline. And then, boom. Cool. Safer than coconut trees. Yeah, it is, isn't it, Brad? It's safer than coconut trees. They're using the game for that art, not to play the game itself. They unlock or turn off warning signs so it's a blank canvas. Yeah. To be fair, that's actually how I like playing the game. I very much like the sandbox creative experience. I don't really care for like the warning signs. I'm here to make a nice looking city. Let's bring another drive road into it. Or not. You okay? Do you want to try that again? Is that because you should be working? You're a drive road. Is it because there's 2 drive roads connected? Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Let's do the one down here then. Yeah, connect into that side. And then we can sort of re-centralize all this stuff in here now as well. Besides the pathway. We want to name it as well, don't we? We're going for Darwin Elementary. Cool. Jacarandas, please tell me too. Does that make me a child at elementary? No, I think it just means you've got good taste, Aris. Yeah, I think that's all it is. Okay. No brilliant either. I gotta do it too. That's why I love when you do it. Good. Good, Jennifer. Thanks for my lurker egg off to my granddaughter's lacrosse game. No worries, Paul. Thanks for lurking, mate. You enjoy watching your granddaughter play lacrosse. I hope they win. Okay. Fantastic. Let's sort of complete this little complex here now then, as if it's going to come in, and then this can be upgraded into the road that we have here with Anarchy. Not that section though. Stubby Palms would be a lovely name for a district. You know what, it would be, wouldn't it? This one's unnamed. Yeah, it's just generic Birdsong Hills. Yeah, let's go for Stubby Palms. Yeah, I like that for a district name. Yeah, that's good. Open mind it. Thank you, dude. Okay. You still... Yeah, this is the spawn point issue, isn't it? Let's move this one around as well. Just because they're facing into the courtyard. There we go. Let's spin it around. Should allow the police to get to him now as well. Cargo Wago with a $5 super chat or super sticker, and it's the Fox laughing. Thank you so much, Cargo. Really appreciate that, buddy. Thanks for the support, mate. The second one you sent today. Super generous, dude. Thank you. Cool. Service paint it out now. And then we should be on a northeast-south line here, so the surface painter should behave itself for the most part. Ooh, wonderful. Tiny little bit there. Yeah, there we go. So the oaks and the planters look a little bit odd now, so let's come up with a new design for these. I'll probably keep the same thing, but they just want to be spaced a little bit further. Yeah, let's keep them with the small ones. Paint that a little bit out too. Okay. Prop line tool, to be fair. No offense, Phil. And 20 meters. So it'll be a happy medium for everyone. Looks like it. Although have to be redrawn. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Sorry it took so long. I was searching. The asset is called Suburban Apartments by Chuckles. It was not listed as its name in my folder. And Eggsy says, yeah, is that the asset that's causing the issue? Know a couple of folks who would fit the name Stubby Palms to it. Agreed, Karina. I'll second that. Stubby Palms is a fad name. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? I like Stubby Palms. Would a date palm be a little bit too much? You could put a coconut tree in and watch the children play dodgeball every time on the way in. Like a game of life and death of dodgeball anyway. Okay. I think we'll maybe go for date palms instead. Something like that. Oh, I love this car part detailing. This is like my favourite thing, man. I can just sit and do this for hours. What do we think to the date palms, or is that a little bit too garish? How are we feeling at night time as well? Oh yeah, we need lights. Let me light the car park first. Let's light the car park. Let's go for... yeah, parking lot light number 2. These are my favourites. I'll place 2 in. Either side. You quite central. You don't really look it. Let me bring you over a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey, Sunken Ship. I didn't see you come in. Welcome in. Coconut would fit with the Darwinism theme. It would. Yeah, it would actually. Yeah, if we do put the coconut trees in, it would fit in with the Darwin Elementary School theme, wouldn't it? I will look for the main road here as well. Yeah, I think we'll go for the coconut trees. So if this school is going to like advertise itself to potential parents, that you can send your kid here, and if he survives his time, he will come out like a much stronger person. But he could also be taken out and have his head caved in by a coconut. So is it a risk you want to take? Depends how much you like your kid, I suppose, doesn't it? Disabled people also need light. Yes, yes they do, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's give them a little curb on the side. Yeah. It's not like they can see in the dark, right? Cool. Then... let's get those stubby palms back as well. Probably we'd move it, to be fair. There we go. Jacarandas are notorious for making pathways super slippery. Why do they like bleed sap everywhere or something? Sap's sticky though, isn't it? Surely sap would increase the friction, make it safer to walk. Unless it's not that. Mehmet Ali Briskin with a 50. Turkish Lira Super Chat. Sorry for a late arrival. Could you find mod gives error? No, Mehmet, we couldn't, but we're getting closer. And we think we've narrowed it down to a traffic issue. Because clearing traffic with Traffic Manager fixes it until the traffic comes back in. And then it starts again. So each week we're getting closer. And I'm also going to try and speak to the leader of the monkeys in the Reddit, in the Discord Reddit tonight to fix it. And then we'll hopefully have the alien covens available for next stream as well. Why will you not give me props and trees? Thank you very much. Over here. One there. Okay, this is a cute little score design, isn't it? So there's also, maybe I'll go to Google Earth. Just tennis courts and gear knocking about around behind it. Okay, so I'll go for some of those. Basketball courts even. Can we get like a triplet of these in and do some sort of like... Actually, we could even bring in the tennis court if we wanted to. Do tennis and basketball. We'll bring that grass around this. Actually, no, we're going to go for sand here. Yep, let's go for sand. Can I bob that really dark, heavy fence off of the tennis courts? Don't think so, no. No, it doesn't look like it. That's okay. We'll live with it. Let's also make it a walkable space as well, so we can sort of see people passing through it. Let's bring in a sand path. Okay. Cool. They drop flowers that are really mushy. Okay. Or if it's Darwin's Elementary, maybe you don't need any lights. You just have a large high one in between the school and the playground. Yeah, feed the diagonal arterial over here. It's like if you wanna get into school, start playing with traffic. Yeah. This kids would be like the hardest generation you'll ever see. Yeah, some of the park life stuff would be fine in here as well. Maybe we can sort of merge a trampoline park in with some of the tennis courts because they've got sort of like a similar fence around them, don't they? Okay. We could also put like a lake next to the trampoline, so if they jump too high, they'll go over the fence and then go into the water, and then it's like we either learn to swim or it's goodbye, little Joey. Okay. Hey Jane, welcome in. How are you? How was the allotment? Did you manage to get everything planted? Hopefully the seeds didn't give you any drama. No zoning on the palm collectors though, please. Yep, lots more residential. Let's keep smashing Ilos' population up. Yeah, let's go through here. Probably end up doing a little bit of plopping around here maybe. Just to reinforce the vibes that I'm after. Let's get some residential opposite the school as well, so it starts to sort of wrap around a little bit. And then in here as well. Okay. Kids, 30 years later, when I was in school, we had to weave through 8 lanes of traffic in the dark and the rain to get to school. Yeah, you can imagine. Like, these kids would be total boomers, wouldn't they? They'd be like, oh, back in my day, you had to dodge coconuts, walk across a dark road, play with traffic, and if you jumped too high in the playground, you would drown. That is like, that's full-time, like, boomer complaints, isn't it? Okay, the path actually sort of curves off in Phoenix, though. It's not this rigid, so let's sort of start bringing some curves into that as well. Yeah, just sort of does this and comes down. Again, probably some lighter decorating now with our favourite trees and colourful bushes are going to be wonderful. Maybe even some stubbier palms in here too. With some smaller bushes. Maybe a couple of taller trees in here too. The cycle highway has a connection here as well, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay. I think I'm happy with that as a school design. How much elementary demand is it actually satisfied? The tiniest amount. How long did that take to build? That took like an hour, right? so we satisfied that much. Oh my. Actually, you know what? We do have a beehive prop, so we can put this in the playground too. So like, maybe the school has like a volunteer beekeeping program. And to like pass 3rd grade, you have to pass the bee course. Yeah. to pass 3rd grade, you have to become a qualified beekeeper. And they're like Asian hornets as well. They're not like regular cute honeybees. These are like insane bees. Right. Get rid of that service painter too. In the corner. Your content is the reason I started playing this game. Got lucky with the Steam sale too. Oh, nice, man. Thank you. If you haven't checked out the instant gaming link below, you can get all the DLCs for ridiculously cheap. It helps support the channel as well. If one of the mods could stick the instant gaming link in for Love Me in the live chat, you can go and check out some of the deals and get all the content if you want, mate. Super cheap. Killing intent is strong today. It's a Saturday vibe, isn't it? It is. Let's complete the sand or the grass around the edge, rather. So it's not just sort of ending like that. Sorry, Cindy, you failed 3rd grade. Yeah, it's like, sorry, Cindy, release the bees. Just closes the door and walks out. Oh, that's so dark. Hope no one's offended by that. It's only bee banter, I suppose. Ilos Law is the best. It's a lot darker than the Palavan Law was, wasn't it? I think I'm feeling a landscape tree pattern as well. Maybe just through the middle. So it's like a little border between the arterial and the skull. Is this the best elementary school we've ever made? It possibly could be. I do like the little complex that's grown up around it, especially now it's starting to become surrounded by residential as well. I'm very much enjoying it. Let's have a nighttime look and a hydration break as well, everyone. And a posture check. Okay. Thank you, Jane. Appreciate that. I have to take Rosie out for a walk. Thanks for the stream, Meg. I'll catch you later. No worries, Brassack. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Enjoy your dog walk, buddy. I'm sure I'll speak to you in the Discord later tonight. Since the new trees, I hardly ever use the old ones now. Only the vegetations. Yeah, the content creator trees are so much better than the vanilla ones, aren't they? They really are. Been attempting to balance life, and watching life is finally winning. No worries, VC. Good luck with the life. I hope the kids are okay. Not pecking head. Thanks for watching, lovely. Have a nice weekend. Definitely need to throw in some portable classrooms. I think I've got a portable classroom at set, actually. I didn't know you could use grass instead of a sand with that mod. That's the theme that's affecting that PM. Eggsy made my sand texture grass. It's not the mod that does that, specifically. If that makes sense. Okay. Let's develop some more sort of desert belt out this way. Again, probably just wants a little splattering with the Ilos dry palette now, doesn't it? There you go. I feel like that's maybe I need to bring down the probability of these saguaros. There's too many of them. Yeah, let's bring them down by like 3. Or like halfway. Let's try that now. Is that any better? Sort of. Okay, so all this space between the residential and the rail will just become sort of desert belt, I suppose, if you want a name for it. Would be nice to also maybe complete the next connection on this roundabout as well. Do you want to do that? What's the node controller settings here? It's 14 meters, I think, isn't it? As if I remembered that. That was sad. I remembered the exact measurement of a node controlled roundabout. Okay, let's copy the marking. Bring it over here as well. Cool. Nice. What's your go-to top 10 mods out of curiosity? I don't know if I could list 10. Move it, intersection marking tool, big parking lot roads. Basically everything we've made to do this neighbourhood, like so. Using node controller for these sorts of roundabouts. Surface paint has been a massive change as well. Love surface painter. It's just great for like fleshing out these sorts of like big concrete plazas around buildings that you see all the time, but you just can't do it in the vanilla game. I love the shape of the car park as well, how it kind of really cuts in. I think it's such a harsh contrast. The grey to like the jet black asphalt is just, it's a vibe, isn't it? Hello from Edmonton, Alberta. Your streams are helping me through my quarantine, so thanks a bunch. You're very welcome, Janelle. I hope, I'm assuming it's a quarantine, or COVID quarantine. I hope you're not too bad. I did have a touch of the old COVID a couple of weeks ago. Didn't hit me too badly though, thankfully. Don't want the fence there. Yeah, let's just sewn these up. Okay, let's get these zoned too. Checked out some of Palm Time's airport build. I can only keep up with you. I have no idea what he was up to. Yeah, Palm Time's different gravy. Like, Palm Time's not even different gravy. He's just different species. Ridiculous, like insane. And only has 29,000 subs as well. It's like, that's a YouTube injustice if there ever was one, right? Imagine how long it takes him to make that stuff. And he only releases a video like once a month anyway, so he's either got a really tight schedule or it takes him that long to make them. But you can see why if that's the case. It's just, it's ridiculous, yeah. Crazy, crazy. Go check out his cargo port as well, Mezar. His like big cargo harbour is just disgusting. In a good way, that is. Not like a bad disgusting. Okay, let's get a plopper boy in here as well so this area starts to grow. Let's just chuck in a little ranch house, shall we? That should start off the growth. There it is. Coming up to 50,000 population now as well. I'm doing a northern Midwestern build with like 10 different species of trees, forest everywhere, and I'm hoping plopping each one by one. I had no idea about the forest brush. Yeah, if you haven't seen the top 10 beginner friendly mods video that went out this week, I talk about the forest brush there. That teaches you how to use it and set up custom brushes and stuff. That might be of help if you've not figured out everything yet. Okay. Going together. Yeah, we're starting to meet up with the old... Hello? Garbage issues? Are we out of garbage processing in the city? No, but there is... death and disease all over this place, isn't there? Where is the nearest... Yeah, I guess you guys just aren't getting over here, right? You probably do need some more recycling centres out here. Let me just throw down a large recycling centre and we'll do some sort of dedicated... Oh, something burnt down in the county fair as well. What's that? Carousel. Okay, Okay, let's replace that then. Yeah, we need to do some sort of dedicated industrial centre over here soon. Let me put the carousel back in. I actually wonder what the waste processing stuff will look like sat against the highway. Let me just have a very, very brief look at that. Still, I'll just stick it there and I'll move it over to where I need it to be. If we were to align some of these sort of industrial and did like a big industrial service complex near the highway, are we happy with that aesthetic? Yes, possibly, but yeah, that's a dedicated build that. Maybe factor some of those vibes into the power plant. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, cool. Yeah, we've got another little elementary design over here too. I forgot about this one. Maybe we can drop in one of our park assets now, like one of the football fields. Like maybe one of these in here. Yeah, let's remove a little bit of this zone in. Let's actually get some park assets in so people are happy. Yeah, football field in on the corner. Maybe a little bit of commercial in here as well. Probably some ploppable stuff. And advanced auto parts. Do we like that? It's a bit naked on its own, isn't it? Let's go for maybe one of those, and then can we get the... There's that Panera Bread. Is Panera Bread a real brand in the States? Assuming it is. Most of these assets are real brands, aren't they? Okay, and how about... Actually, yeah, let's get rid of the auto parts. That really doesn't belong. And let's do sort of food, and then we can make like a little outdoor food court for them. Yeah, Smoothie King. There's a Subway in here as well, isn't there? Where is Subway? Being hit with the Ilos plague. Ilos plague should be called Ilositis. Yeah. Ilositis is a good one, yeah. Maybe we can have that as Ilos law, like when they had the Black Plague many years ago. It was Ilositis. And that should do it, I think. One more. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we'll do them a little surface painted area, removing the cactus, at least for a little bit. We'll re-bring that little green belt back in as well. So just paint all this out to a point. I think that's mostly fine, actually. Not too shallow? No, it should be okay. Let's find some hedges. Let's go for hedge long. Stick these on a fence fill as well with prop line tool. Let's bring the distance ever so slightly down. Something like that. I feel like a hedge isn't the right vibe. It's too green. It's too green. Not a real brand in Utah, but I think it exists elsewhere. Panera Bread is overpriced hospital overpriced hospital food. Isn't that bad, is it? Do we not agree with Panera Bread? What is it? I'm assuming it's like what, a sandwich store, maybe, something like that. Let's go for. I don't want... What happens if we just search in fence? Modern fence. Okay, let's use one of these. Yeah, let's go for that. And then we'll box this little area in so it sits directly outside of the commercial. And then we can use some nice little table props to bring it all together. Let's highlight one there too. Cool. And then we'll bring in the tables that we have now as well. How many of these can we realistically squeeze in without them looking too cramped? Sets of 3, is that appropriate? Yeah. So we'll have a few of these outside Panera Bread, and then a few outside Smoothie King as well. Let's definitely bring that Ilos green belt back into behind the fence as well, because it just looks a little bit exposed at the minute. Definitely wants those palms to spike the height up a little bit. Maybe some of these cute little hardwood trees as well. There we go. And then we'll have a little pathway that meanders around here too. Okay. Fantastic. My lunch is over now. Been so fun hanging out with you, Reg, as always. Thank you for gracing us with your talent. Enjoy your day, everyone. Catch you on the next live premiere. Thank you so much, Valley Lad. Enjoy your rest of your day at work, buddy. And yeah, thank you for supporting the stream, mate. Appreciate you. You have a good day. So, part life gazebo, potentially? Or even? A restroom from the amusement park stuff. I think I want to get a shot of the tiles though. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Okay, that'll break up the tables nicely. Then also potential part life gazebo. No, that is an enormous clash. No, I think we'll just leave it empty. Maybe bring in some planters to divide the tables, so it's like Panera Bread weren't happy with Smoothie King's customers coming to sit on their tables, so they put up some like little dividing planters. Yeah, let's turn off the fence, Phil. Yeah, do that. That'll be okay, right? The restroom seems appropriate. I was thinking maybe it would stink because it's right next to people eating. Yeah, so they just put like dividers between their tables, so the like Panera people hate the Smoothie King people and vice versa, and no one really cares about Subway. They don't get any tables. So, isn't it a small fountain? Yes, a small fountain, Aris. Yeah. Like the little bird bath. That's too big. Yeah, that one's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. The bird bath's pretty small though. So they are clipping through those planters. Let's remove those ones off the end. Oh, and the fence is getting clipped as well. There you go. Cool. Lunch wars? Yeah, very much so. Can we get a dumpster as well? Yes, we do have a dumpster prop, just so it's like, this is where they come and chuck all the stuff out. Over here. And maybe even a little tiny bit of... No, it's just going to eat into the node count. Let's just do that. I was going to do forestry fence, but I need to stop using nodes. For like really small bits of detail like that. Yeah, so it's like a little alleyway where there's maybe some maintenance behind. Okay. It's a fun little way of expanding some commercial vibes, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Wonderful news, everyone. Okay, how's the rest of the suburb doing? We should be sort of nearing completion now anyway. Let's have a look at our zonable space. I think we'll have some here, maybe. Yeah, in here as well. And then this side and this side, all 4 deep all the way through. Very tightly packed in, sort of Phoenix residential vibes here. Which hopefully now, as we begin to sort of look over from the very northwest corner, that should fill out a good chunk of the Mile Grid there. Looks a lot fuller now with that in there, doesn't it? About night time. Yeah, there you go. Let's look at that while we have a hydration break, everyone, shall we? And a posture check too. Okay. Let's see. You probably need some mid-block crosswalks. What, in the build we just did, Nathan? Park Life sign needs bobbing. Off the restroom. I didn't even notice it. I'll have a look at it in a minute. It's these micro builds that really bring the city to life. Yes, yes it is, isn't it? It is. What mod makes the menu assets appear in rows of one long row? I'm not sure, Tristan. I can't remember the name of it. Is it Better UI or something, or like... Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember, dude. I'm sorry. I can't remember what it's called. It's quite a popular one. Maybe someone in chat will know. Filled out nicely. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is. Mile Grid's nearly done, everyone. The Mile Grid is nearly done. When will the next Push and Peak stream be? Next Friday. I'll let you guys know when it is. If it's before then. Yeah. Noob's Guide will be out on Monday. I'm going to do some YouTube shorts for you tomorrow as well. People want some walking action. From the transport hubs. So we'll do some shorts as well. Unified UI prop line tour. I think he's referring to... Yeah, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about how it extends out the menus, Tristan? Or how I was placing the fences? I think it's improved tool. Yeah, improved toolbar rings a bell. I can't read your name, set of numbers and symbols, but yeah. Yeah, if you're talking about how I was placing the fencing, then yeah, that's Propline Tool. That does that. For placing those fences in. Epic Project Egg? Yeah, it's coming together, isn't it? It is coming together. Getting big death waves and garbage collection issues over here. Ah, because there's a traffic jam, that's why. What's happened here? Why have we jammed? Oh, because of the trains again. Yes, okay. Okay, we've got to be careful of that, haven't we? Okay, so it looks as though extending the train lines has actually broken the train's behaviour. So as a result, it's causing the Mile Grids to back up, which is not letting any police or services through. Okay. So I don't understand. I guess it's because they're trying to back out, aren't they? They're not just continuing the line. And they're all bottlenecking through the same station. Again, this should have been Hugo'd, right? It should have been. Let me double check. Yeah, everyone's fine here. Yeah. So is this the same thing that happened at the start of the stream? If we delete this first train, everyone else is going to be like, yeah, okay, we were just waiting for him to leave. Again, this will have to be a problem that's going to need to be fixed, right? You going to come through now? Yeah, see, that's just stupid train AI. Why are you trying to back into each other? Right, we'll fix it off camera. That side of the Mile Grid has died because of this, but it's only industrial and a bit of residential. We'll be okay. Alright, I'll fix the trains off camera. But otherwise, guys, that's kind of this big Mile Grid filled out. I think we're going to leave the stream there anyway. So let's pop on a nighttime view of the new build. And I think next episode we're going to be working in the northwest corner of the Mile Grid, round out some of these more awkward shapes. Train station issue. There's definitely something wrong with the content creator stations in a modded game, because the car parking's not coming in. Something's conflicting with them, causing them to behave badly. Although he's fine, he's gone straight through. It's not happened again down here, has it? No, this one's not backed up at all since the first time in the stream, but now the other one wants to do it. Very unusual, very weird. But yeah, we'll have a look at that for next episode. The trains will be fixed, of course. And let's say goodbye with our new elementary school, shall we? About there. Fantastic news. Okay, so I'm going to leave the stream there, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. I hope you've enjoyed a pretty sort of neutral suburban expansion, but it's got some nice builds in here. New school, a little bit of commercial school detailing. Let's go see if anyone's live with cities so I can send you guys over for a raid. No, there's not. Who do we want to raid? Who haven't we hosted for a little bit? I don't think we've hosted a few Candy for a while, have we? Okay, I'm going to link you guys to a few Candies or build, although a lot of you have probably seen it because we basically share the same audience, so that's fine. Hey guys, there's a link in the live chat to a few Candy's recent ore build, one of the best ore builds that's ever been done on YouTube. Please go and spam our algorithm, say hello people, feed the YouTube gods for her. But otherwise, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for all support, Eggsy and Karina and Jane. Thank you so much for modding, guys. I really appreciate it. And for all the regulars, Jennifer, Star, Jude, Interrobang, Knight Rider, John, Sagan, Modded Automotive, Rune, Velux, Michael, and then Cargo Wago with a $10 super sticker right at the end. Thank you with a pair. Thank you so much, Cargo. Third super chat, mate. Really generous. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, too many of you to name. Emily, Eden, Lauren, Waylanders, Aris, you all legends, guys. Thanks for supporting the streams. I will see you on Monday for some Noobs Guide. And there will be some couple of shorts out as well tomorrow. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you all soon. As always, enjoy the rest of your day.